Hey there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day outlook. Hope you're doing great today. Thank you for joining me. Let's open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They're for your Most High. And let's see how the energy is shifting and changing, because it is. Because it is spring. Okay. Oh, you got the golden rose. Oh. There's some sort of skill, gift, or ability that's being activated right now, and it's just in its budding stages. But it is a sacred secret that has been kept. You should be seeing signs and synchronicities letting you know what's going on or what is budding, what is going to bloom. You should be seeing signs, synchronicities, things that only Spirit and you would understand in your life. And there's a lot of enlightenment and awakening. There's a golden aura to you right now, a golden aura. Yellowish, and then Venus, yellowish, and Venus, this means that something's almost healed, by the way. That's a big deal. That allows energy to flow better. Venus, pleasures of the flesh, Aphrodite. The copper is referenced on that card too, as it's also in association with enjoying life, enjoying the things that you're experiencing here. And spring is like, this is just now blooming. Some type of secret is being open to you through Spirit, through like the actions of a golden rose, where it might be open, but there's still some leaves that, some petals that are curled, right? And so there's still some things that are hidden that haven't been opened up fully yet, but if you notice how it blooms, it's like it's continually opening up new things for you that were meant to come online at a certain time. And so you have the diamond in the middle of the synchronicity card, and the diamond might be or this like gold ball, or copper or rose gold. Any of those things, those elements, might be showing up or appearing to you more in the next 3 days. Just pay attention. Day 1. Whoa. Day 2. And day 3. Bottom of the deck. Whoa. Judgment, and that's a really good card to get for the bottom of the deck, because I think it is what's happening. It's enlightenment, awakening is happening. This may be your 4th, 5th type of awakening experience. It's big. I feel the energy. It's big. It's really big. And so, look, they're really wanting me to point out that the sacred secret or the golden rose card can also have to do with secrets passed on from your ancestors. Certain genes, gifts, and abilities that they may be carried through them. And then the one that had it activated in your lineage is passing that gift along to you. It's meant to open at a certain time is what I'm getting. So you can thank your family for some sort of gift here. This card is about giving thanks and praise to the ones that came before us. 20, 2 tens, and then the 2, the High Priestess underneath that. So this is the gifts and the abilities the High Priestess is. And awakening to them is the Judgment. You'll have certain steps that you'll know to take because of this newer energy. It's making you more wise, more intelligent, smarter. It's for a cause, for sure. On the bottom of this deck is the cross card. Sacrifice, down for the cause. It says heed the call. I'm picking up the 144 frequency, and the angels like blowing trumpets and waking you up to something that has to do with your divine purpose, your actual mission. Okay, that's part of this secret. Part of this secret is the light. Wait. 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups. All together is your 10 of Cups, leading you to your heaven on earth energy. There are certain things to leave behind and emotionally disconnect from. That's the 8 of Cups. On the card, you have a bunch of used up shot glasses, and it's obviously not. It's daylight here now, not really a party. The 8 of Cups is even in the background. You can't really see it real well, but they have an 8 of Cups card in the traditional sense in the background. It's like leaving a mess behind is what it looks like with this, but I don't think it's like it's an emotional mess. It doesn't sound any better, does it, when I say it like that? It's leaving an emotional mess behind, though. It's what it feels like. Going towards your 2 of Cups, the real deal, partnerships, real love, real harmony. Yeah, 33, you have ascended masters with you, literally guiding you through what could have been a big, like I said, emotional mess, broken heart, heartbreak, interference, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning, distress, let it down. And then this card is like going in sync with this 2 of Cups, saying that's because everything's actually perfect right now, and that you are being led to be part of this symphony in which you do create harmony. You do have synergy, co-creating energy, team and collaborate, having to do here also with divine purpose, I feel. Woo! Woo! To take a deep breath. The 10 of Swords with the King of Discs. You all might have to stick around for the clarification that I can get, because all I can pick up is that something has ended that was a very strong betrayal to you, but there's something that involves the head hold of the house, the person that usually takes care. It's like either the businessman, CEO, the head, or the father figure at home that does provide for everyone. There's something there with this, so could be talking about family finances as well as corporate finances, and significant endings in how and it may feel like, it makes sense right now about people feeling like they've been betrayed by the dollar. They've been betrayed by, you know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds, but people are going through this. So this is not a surprise if it is associated with something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have something in alignment here to start, because it's the 1, 2, 3, 4. The corset can be thought of as a card that says you're being put into a position that feels like it's high pressure, and there's a need to conform, or else, well, you may be even more uncomfortable. I don't know what the reasoning would be, but there would be a need or feeling like a need to conform. But they're saying literally loosen those straps. Yes, it can mean you're a shapeshifter and that you adapt into any type of energy, but there will be like a new type of energy to adapt into or shapeshift into. You have the tools. You're going to be given the tools. This is maybe linked up to the sacred secret here, Aquarius. It might be. Because it's like, when I see this, I think of it as your spiritual tool belt, the things that you have the gifts you have coming online, just who you are, your soul, more and more of your soul here, you know, present divinity, healing things. Like, see, this gives you the ability to take action in many different areas of your life, they're saying. And so even if something has ended that we've had to shapeshift, there's a feeling here of, okay, well, I used to know the rules of the game, especially when it comes to finances and all that stuff, but never really liked it anyway. Always felt like I was trying to be shoved into a corset or something uncomfortable to look a certain way, and that's really all it did. It was appeasing the energy, and it used to work to some extent real well for others, right? Not so good for others, and kind of middle ground for a lot of people that figured out how to really work with it, with maybe not becoming immersed in like greed and things like that. There's people that stayed in the middle ground financially, were okay with that, and now this energy is saying that it's like there's a realization to the betrayal that system had on our divinity, on our souls. And so the more of your soul that is literally being wakened up, I always say that wrong, woke up by spirit, by your gifts, by coming online, the more tools that you're given then to be the divine creator of a new matrix. And that's what you're here for, and that's part of your purpose. This is a very big reading for you, Aquarius. I don't always get information kind of like that. So this is about build it. That's what's standing out when I look at that, is build it. Build it. So because this is a positive card for you being able to really have a lot more choices in creating the code for financial gain and for safety, stability. But there is definitely things that you're having to navigate, as the whole world is, that are ending in that control, domination type of matrix. It's different what's being built. And you're like a main builder here. You're the spiritual warrior. I always think of the like angel with the arrow here with the 9 of Wands, the one that has maybe tethered wings and sticks in the wings and the hair, and you've been fighting spiritual battles, the ones that you already know are not of flesh, like you've been fighting them, right? You've already been doing that, and so you're very strong now, is why that card's coming out, is to let you know that you're the right type of strength they really need to put on the front spiritual line. It's got to be hard. And you're ascending. 8, 9, 10, and 10, 10. There's patience with this ascension needed. But you're right there. Spiritually, something has come to completion. And like you have won this battle. This spiritual battle. You have won. You've done your all, and that's what you could do. And now there's patience needed with divine timing. I get that. This is you, the Knight. Confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, fighting spirit. A champion of a cause and brave. Oh, and now it's time, because these 10s in numerology indicate completions, right? And now it is time. 8, 9, 10. 8 with the wheel of karma. I think this is tied to your dharma, divine intervention. It is talking about cycles and the rise and fall, but it's talking about that energy that was seeking to control for so long, the fall of that and the rise of your divine energy, much more powerful. So you should see a new cycle for yourself that brings in luck, that brings in fortune. This is divine will. It says blind justice because it's the universal laws that are being made right. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know if I can clarify much. I guess I'll clarify about what you're leaving away from, but I mean, you may be tired. You may be really tired. And you also may be tired because of these energy shifts. Four of Cups is out here. First of all, it's a card when we become complacent with what is going on in our experience, in our everyday life. It's when we're feeling like things are lackluster, like there's nothing shiny or glitzy or anything about this, but you just want to feel like you care more about what's going on in the immediate environment. And when we don't find that energy of I really like and love and care and celebrate this day, then we can withdraw and we'll find it in ourselves, right? I mean, that's probably what you're able to do. But there's just a little warning about becoming too complacent or too withdrawn without paying attention to any of the aces that could be coming your way, right? Don't settle if your soul is asking you to evolve. If settle feels comfortable, then settle feels comfortable, and that's what you may be telling yourself. But if you feel a calling to evolve to something that you would find more enjoyable in your experience, then you may have to heed the call. You may have an unexpected offer or opportunity coming that is offered through a cup of love here. So somebody wanting to offer you something and it gets you going in this direction. This is more towards your dreamy side of life, the feel-good things that you can start doing and actions taken in that direction. No more complacency. So let's find out about day 2. Judgment. 2 judgments. Yeah, guys, I mean, two judgment cards. It says 2020. Now you can see. Now you do not. Oh, your soul, it's really speaking in this reading. It's saying, now we don't need 2020 hindsight to see through these human eyes, because you have so much soul. You have so much divinity that's telling you what's going on, that sometimes it's hard for you to keep up with the fact that you've always known this spiritual path in your heart. Whether you knew the actual facts, you knew that you were on this path, and so that was okay with you. And so now they're saying you have 2020 spiritual vision to see, and you've been avoiding more catastrophes than you really know because of the gifts you've already been given and have been using. More than you know. Your discernment is telling you everything. You can trust yourself. You are the high priestess here. You can trust yourself. Tell me more about the 9 and 10 of Wands and this beautiful completion with as much energy and fight you have put into it. Oh, of course they're going to give us 2 of like everything. A little bit. Death card. So the death card is saying transformation. I noticed here on this, I pulled this deck because, believe it or not, we all can relate to the zombies here. Recently about what's going on, because there's major change and transformation going on with the body. So the zombie tarot works just right. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on that's actually been going on. Yeah. Death to the old world or to the old paradigm. You have already taken that step into the new world. They're just saying, so now you're ready to see new things, experience new things. You're actually ready to use that 2020 vision that you've been preparing yourself to be able to open up within you. So 2 Wheel of Fortunes, the old world on fire. Here you are. Why? Because if you were kept in isolation, if you were told to protect your spiritual energy, if you were let known by spirit throughout your journey, hey, you're probably not going to feel that great. Don't worry, you're not sick right now. You're just going through energy shifts, but you understood it. Then you've already been using that spiritual insight. you foresight, you all of it, in and out. You've been using it for everything, and now you're ready and you're prepared. It's new. What do you do with those arrows? You hit your target, and that's what you've done, is you've hit your target. Let's pull maybe, yeah, let's pull from this deck. To close out your reading, I'm going to pull maybe an affirmation. They're kind of mixed. I'll have to tell you what card it is when we get it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, beautiful. Yep. This is what you're going towards. Happiness. The butterfly is a synchronicity here on that. So happiness is what you're going towards. That's the new feeling. Says, I'm a catch. I'm a total catch. I know the reasons why. And I know that anyone would be lucky to be with me. It doesn't mean I'm arrogant or snobby. It just means, it's just the saying self-respect. So, and then the you deserve to be seen. So this is the desire to be seen and accepted as you are. This is a natural desire, crucial to our well-being and embodiment of our true self. It is nothing to be ashamed of. Give yourself the gift of being seen and accepted as you are in this moment by others who appreciate you, allowing you to take up the space you need. So some of you all are about to be seen more. And so that's why that card's coming out. But so this one is the inner child. Yeah, I think it's the inner child oracle. Or inner child healing oracle. And then this one is affirmators and affirmators. I don't know. It's some kind of slang to affirmation. And then the happiness is the spellcasting oracle. Okay, so that's what I have. And if you would like a private reading, just reach out to me. The description box has the details to the private readings or the links to them. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Bye.